The fifth biggest wealth killer are your short-term loans, where you're getting close to the next paycheck, but you got to pay for your groceries, you got to pay for your rent, you got to pay for whatever expense that comes up. And so what do? You go get a short-term loan. You use your credit card to finance these things. And let me just show you how dangerous this is, because right now the average credit card debt in America is right around $6,500. That's how much the average household with credit card debt is carrying. The average APR, the average interest rate on this credit card debt is right around 27% a year. Now, let's assume that you're like the average person and all you do is you say, oh, that's not that big deal. I'm just gonna make the minimum monthly payments. You know what that means? That means I'm gonna pay $150 a month. And you might say, you know what, it's not that big deal because it's not that much money. I can afford to make it, but it helps me get by month to month because now I can buy those groceries, I can go on the little vacation, buy myself a little nice thing here and there, and I can pay for my car expenses. So you pay $150 a month, you don't think that much of it, but the amount of money you're gonna pay in interest on this $6,500, it's gonna take you forever to pay it off. And the reason why is because you're gonna pay, with these numbers right here, more than $18,000 in interest to pay this off. That means it's gonna cost you more than $24,000 to pay off your $6,500, more than 18 grand going into your credit card company's pockets. And this is at a 27% interest rate. When you go and get a payday loan or those short-term loans to make ends meet for the 2 weeks or for the month, you're not paying 27%. You're paying 50%. You're paying 100%. Now sure, you're paying it back with these small little fees, which might not seem like huge percentages, but when you annualize the amount of interest that you're paying on the small little flat fees, this is how much you're paying. When you pay a 27% interest rate on $6,500 with the minimum payments, this is how much you're paying in interest. It's even worse when you're getting those payday loans. And so this is where the better thing to do now is not to get that little extra cash boost to get by paycheck to paycheck. It's now to suck it up a little bit and see where you can cut back, see where you can earn some more money to make it without making somebody else rich. Because unfortunately, the credit card company, the payday loan company is soaking it up. They are milking you and they are getting rich off of your bad financial habits. But it doesn't have to be that way. And it starts with you making the decision to say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop making you rich. I'm gonna stop making you rich. I'm gonna stop making you rich so I can make myself rich. And yeah, it's hard because that means you gotta sacrifice some nice things, right? I get it. It is difficult, especially when you're used to a certain lifestyle. But if you can stop giving this money to them, you can start keeping this money for yourself. And once you start keeping it for yourself, you can start using it to make you even more money. If you enjoyed this clip and you want to continue your financial education journey, I have another video that I think you'll love. All you got to do is click that button right over there. And for those of you who want to stay up to date on the top finance and business news, you can join Market Briefs, my free financial newsletter, by clicking that button below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.